Joy Campbell asks, is it possible to get a fantastic living room on a budget, say $20,000? I particularly, I can say that word, I particularly want my brick fireplace redone. Is it possible? Joy Campbell, listen, if we can't get a living room on a $20,000 budget, there's something wrong. This is the biggest problem that designers face, and it's an issue that I'm faced a lot. And that is, if you were on my show and say you had your $20,000 budget, it is so easily doable because you're getting $20,000 of full product and services and labor to turn your room into something special. When you hire a designer, what happens is $20,000 has to pay for a designer and a designer's overhead and all those other costs, so you really don't get your full $20,000 worth of value. So to answer your question, yes, I think it's absolutely possible to do a living room for $20,000. You just have to budget accordingly. And if you want to redo your brick fireplace, that should be your first priority, and you should get a quote right off the bat on what that's going to cost. And when you have that number, you have to take that out of 20, and then you're able to see what is left to buy. I always start with a furniture plan that pretty much gives me my inventory list of every piece of furniture we need to buy, every piece of fabric, every pillow, every lamp. When you have your inventory list in like an Excel spreadsheet or just jotted down in a yellow notebook, and you know your brick fireplace is going to cost $4,000, and you have $16,000 left, you got to start shopping sales and catalogs until you can come up with the right formula that makes $20,000 work. If you're not capable of doing it on your own, then you have to say, how much am I willing to pay a designer to help me? And then approach designers and say, I have $2,000 and I'll pay you that flat rate if you can just help me or point me in the right direction. So, to answer your question, yes, it's possible. You can do it for $20,000. That was how much my parents' first house cost. Times have changed. Okay, Everlina. I like that, Everlina, from White Plains, New York. I just ordered your Bayville duvet set on QVC, and I need curtains to match. Please help me with the color. I'm a breast cancer overcomer, and I am having a lot of problems with my legs, so I am in bed a lot. I have a dark Chateau Calais bedroom set. Everlina, you're in great luck, because if you like using the internet, you can find so many great deals for window treatments online. And my Bayville duvet set, it comes in two colors. It comes in a green and a cream, and it comes in a purple and a platinum. I suggest that you match it to the color of the big damask that's on one side. So on one side, on the green side, it's green, and on the plum set, it's a plum color. I would go to www.bedbathbeyond.com and look at their drapery panels and get drapery panels. They carry some faux silk solid colored drapery panels that match that collection very well. What I also would suggest is you order a couple of different ones, because sometimes the dye lot varies, and that way you can choose which one works better and return the ones that don't. Another place that has really great draperies is Restoration Hardware. They sell everything you need, from the hooks, the rings, the rods, to the draperies. But think about using a solid, since there's a lot of pattern in those collections for me. And I hope you like it, because I get so many people who love that Bayville duvet set from QVC. And check out September 24th, because I think 10 a.m. Eastern Time, I'm doing my new collection. And there's some gorgeous pillows that everyone's going to need to have. I'm just loving them. Are we okay with time? Okay. Shirley, I don't know where Shirley's from. Hi, Kenneth. My den has one L-shaped wall and two individual walls measuring 89 inches each. How do I arrange furniture in this room with 3 openings to other rooms? Is it best to use sectional or individual pieces? Also, can you suggest a warm color for this room? Color first. Look at Williams-Sonoma's Macadamia. It's a great basic color. It warms up the space, and it works great with other pieces of art and furniture. I would always suggest, in a room like yours that's L-shaped with individual walls, the wall is an L-shape, and then the other walls is do 1 sofa, 2 chairs, a coffee table, and then 2 ottomans. Because the beauty of that is you can always do 1 sofa here and your 2 chairs and your 2 ottomans, or you can do sofa chair, chair, ottoman, ottoman. And by doing that, you give yourself flexibility. When you start doing sectional pieces, you limit yourself. You can't move them around as much. You can't switch it up. And if you ever move, you're not limited to the sectional. Rebecca. This is the last one for today. Rebecca. Hi, Kenneth. I have enjoyed you on the various television shows that you've been on. You have a lot of talent and a great personality. My question is this. Has your personal style changed since you became a father? Rebecca, you have no idea. I used to do nothing but use browns and warm, dark colors everywhere, and I still love it. But I now have a little girl that is the sweetest little girl that you've ever seen. And she looks so good in pink and orange that my entryway now has a bright pink piece of furniture that I found that I love because it reminds me of Harper. So there's more color that's come into my design style that I like, and I think it's because Harper has brought in color to my life. But also, too, I find I look for more rounded edges, less sharp corners, and more comfortable carpets for little Harper as she learns to walk. So I think we're always evolving in our design style, and there's nothing like kids that really sort of shake you up and make you examine things. Thank you. That was a great question, Rebecca.